Alright, so we are about to finish up these bathrooms on this house that we are going to flip. You've been watching the prior videos. Now we are down to finishing up the bathroom, and we have a mirror that we purchased from Home Depot. This mirror needs to be hung on the wall, and what we're going to do is we're going to mount on the wire brackets and the hooks, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. Let's take a look at the bathroom right now. Okay, so this is the upstairs bathroom in the Cape Cod. We just got done renovating the entire house. This is a brand new bathroom, and we have this mirror here. It came with this vanity set. This is a Home Depot vanity. I'll leave you the codes in the description down below. And what we have to do is we have to mount these brackets onto the left and right side, pending whatever side you're going to go with. We're going to go with the rectangular being a long ways against the wall, and what we'll do is we're going to set these about 3 inches from the top. We're going to hang them down, and we'll put the other one about 3 inches. We'll mark that off, and once we get that marked off, then we're going to drill some pilot holes, and we'll screw the screws in. So let's take a look. Alright, so for this first bracket, we're going to come down 6 inches off the top, and we're going to mark a line, and that line is going to be where the bottom of the bracket is going to rest. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We'll come across, mark off 6 inches. You can see there's our line, and what's going to happen is we're going to mount that bracket so that the bracket is just touching the line. Let's get ready to drill our pilot holes. This side is complete. Let's go over to the other side. I put the first one in. Let's finish off the second. Okay, so now I have our brackets mounted on here. Now there's two ways you can mount this onto the wall. You could get two picture frame hooks and measure out each side and mount the hooks on the wall, or you can get picture frame wire and mount the wire onto this side, go across to this side, tie it together, and then all you need is one hook, and the hook will go in the center. So this particular vanity, what I did is I found the center, I marked over to the wall, which is 48¼ from the wall over to the center of the vanity. Then I simply took that measurement and I brought it up. There's my light, and I measured over 48¼ from the corner over to here. I transferred it up top, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount my hook up on that line, and once I tie the wire onto these onto the mounting brackets, then all I have to do is just hook the wire onto the hook that's on the wall, and you're done. It's a lot easier. Let's take a look at how we mount the wire. Okay, so I took my first end of wire, I put it through the loop, and I came back out about 2 inches, and I tied it around about 4 or 5 times. Then I looped it back through the hanger again, and then wrapped it another 5 or 6 times. So what I did is I cut enough. You can see I got about 4 inches, 5 inches of wire. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply put this right here through the loop, okay? And what I want to do is I want to leave a little bit of slack here. I want it to come up to right about here so that when it hangs, it's going to catch that hook on the wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here, and we are going to loop this wire right around, like I said earlier, that I did with the first one. We're going to wrap it around. We're going to wrap it again. Okay, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, and now I'm going to loop it back through the hook itself. And I'm going to loop it around the wire a few more times. And that will allow us to hang this And that's it. At this point we can pick this up. Okay. So here's our wire, and now we're going to set our hook on our line. Let's take a look. Okay, so here's my hook. This is a 30-pound hook. I'm simply going to nail that in, and I was fortunate enough to have a stud right in there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take this mirror, grab it by the string, the wire, and we're simply going to hang this up. Let's take a look. Hold on. Okay, so the mirror is all set. We have the hook up, and what I did is I had some extra wire on that one line, so I actually tripled up the wire. I went through the hooks 3 times. I wrapped it around each time. You can see it makes it a little bit stronger. And now all I'm going to do is grab this wire, and I'm going to hang it on the hook. And it's a lot easier than trying to locate 2 individual hooks for these mounting brackets.
Home additions, add a level, complete home remodeling. Become a subscriber. You'll see all our videos shot on location in New Jersey. Thanks. Click on the button right over there. Thanks.